So today it's time to leave Sidon, move out into the beautiful waters as we continue our journey, discovering our next new city-state, fighting mobs through the night. It's episode 35. Suppose we better run the titles. Picture this, an 11-year-old vanilla Minecraft world. Welcome to Mauvais Adventures in Minecraft. Hi, and welcome to Mauvais Adventures in Minecraft, episode 35. Big thank you as always to all of those that have made it past the titles. It's really strange, the amount of people that just drop off. That's clearly a YouTube thing. Okay, so as you can see, we have left Sidon and we're making our way out into the Bay of Sidon. We're going to put in a fire tower here. The first stop of many. We're going to travel for a couple of days and see what we can find. Okay, so the fire's in. Let's put in the torches. As you can see, I've done that one 4 high because it's quite an important one. As you'll see in a second, we'll put the sign in. There we go, episode 35. Right. Oh, we better put a date on the back, I think. It's always good to put a date on the back. You know me well enough by now. The aim of this series is eventually to get the map available for you to download and play yourself. Right, let's have a little look at the map. So that's where we are at the moment. That, of course, there is Sidon, where we've left with the water statues in the entrance. And then over here is Antioch, where we've spent the fair proportion of the adventures so far. Obviously, Antioch was built up from the ground up, and I will pop up on the screen the episodes. And then back to Thassos, where we did, of course, find the trial chambers underneath Thassos and the starting point in Athens. All that time ago. Wow, that does feel a while ago. Well, it was 35 episodes ago, to be fair. So that's where we are now. We did find a settlement over here, which I visited off camera. We're not going to be going there. What's that? No, nothing exciting. The plan today is to move up this river. As you can see, there's a settlement there. I'm hoping that the river joins through, and then we can sort of come out at the top. But we'll find out when we get there. Obviously, the main aim of the whole set of videos is to circumnavigate this 11-year-old world and see what we find. And talking about finding things, look at that. Now that is a marvel. And as I always say, names and comments, please do leave them on the video. We're going to put a fire tower here on this little island here. Oh, nice little waterfall over there. Night time is creeping in. We'll go down another level and then complete the fire tower. Right, put up the sign. There we go, and today's date. Right, I think we better put a bed in. And I think it's time to onwards and upwards. We are going to leave the bed there. I do like to leave beds there for myself and, of course, any others that do follow in the future. So we're now moving into the sandy desert. Now, it's going to be mostly sandy desert until we eventually hit one of the older settlements, Thebes. So working our way around the river. Needs a name, comment below. And here we go, there it is. Now, being that this is an 11-year-old world, this will probably have been something that was spawned a number of years ago. So if we look around, we will notice that certain things are or aren't there. Right, let's time the boat. And we need to get some... Yeah, we're definitely going to need a bed. And yes, I think we better get ourselves some saplings, because we do need to grow some saplings for the wood, because we're obviously run out, or almost run out, of the Arcadia saplings. Well, Arcadia signs, I should say. Right, close that door. It's not a great location. As you can see, some of it has sort of spawned into the desert area. There's sort of half buildings everywhere. This was quite common many moons ago in the original, when they first started spawning. You would often discover city-states empty, such as this, or partly built with gaps. So let's get these saplings planted. Obviously the saplings are Acadia, and we're using that wood to make our signs. Right, we're going to need some concrete, we're going to need some netherrack, and some dirt, because we need to put in a fire tower. Right, great location. And we just need to light that up. Flint and steel to the ready. Great. I bet you know what's coming after this. We put the sign in. Answers in the comments if you know what's coming next. Here we go. Torches. Always put the torches in. Now I know they're not needed. But I think they look nice that way. Okay, so we're not staying here. This isn't a location that we're going to look to build on. Arcadia trees just come in, that's good news. But what we are going to plan on doing is see if we can get some of the mobs, some of the villagers, come nightfall, and sort of trap them in one of the rooms. Well, let's put some more torches up. Let's make it a little bit more friendly for our villagers. One there. And again, if you notice from the clothing they're wearing, this is very much older Minecraft. Okay, I'm still only, to be honest, getting used to the fact that the texture patch, or the texture pack, I should say, has recently updated my client, and I'm still sort of getting my head around that, though most of you have probably been using it for years. Right. Yeah, a great example of the half a spawned in house. We're getting closer to night time. I do expect some activity from the mobs. Right. If you can just start making your way, I think we'll need to put a bed in. That'll pull them in. We'll just close that door. We'll say, here they start coming. Now, obviously, we only need 2. As long as we've got 2 and they're locked away, when eventually I do return, or you return to this location, you will at least have some villagers that you can breed up and do some clever stuff with, just like we did in Antioch. Put some more torches in there. It is getting darker. So I'm expecting, we could see all sorts tonight. Obviously we're in the desert, so we're going to get in various mobs. Oh, not those. Right, get him. Oh, and a creeper right in the water. Bow time. Boom. Down in 2. We have one hell of a bow. Okay, let's pick up that XP. Now we've got to be careful. I haven't got another bed. Well, I've got another bed in the boat, which we might pick up. But let's just have a check and see if we can lock. Yeah, there's more than 2 in there. Let's lock them in. Take out that spider. Boom, you're down. Oh, what's that? Husk. Okay, 2 shots down for the husk. Take that XP, thank you very much. Yeah, pop another torch in there. Another torch in there. Obviously the torches raise the light level, and once the light level is above a certain level, you won't get the nasty spawn. Oh, there's a husk. Now, as you'll know, the husks don't burn up in daylight. Right, time we put that bed in. I think we're going to go for this end one here. Bed in. And time for sleep. Here we go into our next day. There's a husk. Let's just take that husk out. We don't want to. Yeah, and instantly he's obviously managed to get that sneaky hit in. Right, let's take down this Acacia tree. Yeah, just about. I think there's another one above it. There is definitely another one above it. So we're going to need to, pile up slightly. Yeah, let's go with the 3rd one. Okay, that's that taken out. Right, we've now got ourselves some wood. We have got wood. Okay, let's make a workbench and place that in, and then make some more Arcadia signs. Right, just about enough there. We can get ourselves up to 15. That's good. Right, let's pick up these last drops. I can't leave things. I just can't. I gather absolutely everything. It's just the way I play. Right, time to leave this location then. Let's just set up the boat, the Discovery 1, the boat that has travelled with us all the way from Athens at the beginning. Yeah, just move that. Right. Okay, I think it's time we put our... Yeah, we'll take that first. There we go, that's done. And have we got... Let's have a look. No, we haven't. But we know that they'll drop. And we are quite close to leaving. Yep, let's just turn that into Acacia wood. Set up correctly on the boat. We're going to make some beds first. Obviously we've used all our beds, and we like to try and carry at least 3 beds with us, hence the reason we've got the 9 orange wool. And of course, orange being the colour of not just the OGs, the original group, but also for Mauvais Adventures in Minecraft. Now, talking about the original group, for those that have been with us for quite a while, anyone that placed a comment on any of the videos before we left Antioch qualified. Oh, yep, brilliant, we've got some of those now. Qualified to be a member of the OG. Now, that is now closed, so we're now looking for a name for the next group. I have left a post on the community tab on my channel. Do have a look. Do see what you think. There's a couple of options on there to vote for, or suggest one of your own. All down to you. Right. Getting closer to leaving. Let's just take that up. Oh, now, danger. Hopefully, excellent. We managed to take him out without having to take the boat out. Right. Time to say goodbye to the unnamed site, but we're definitely going to pick up that black dye. saying a quick goodbye. Now we know that we can't get out the other route now. That isn't possible unless we mine through. Why? Why have they got different coloured tips? Can you see that on the grass? Wonder what happens if I take them out. Oh, right. Magma blocks. Yes, they will drag you down to the bottom. And I was surprised. I was actually shocked that we didn't get comments in the previous video stating that very thing. Right, time to move on. Goodbye to the unnamed city-state. We're going to make our way back the way we came and continue our journey. Quick check on the map. As you can see, it didn't quite connect there. Yes, we could dig through, but we're not going to do that this time. Nice big lake opposite, and yeah, what's that? I don't know. But we're not going to check. Well, not quite yet. I might have a little look off camera. It's probably just going to be a turn of, you know, some wood or some dirt. Possibly something else. Don't know. Might need to investigate that actually. Just put that in the bundle. I'm starting to get my head around the bundles now. Quite useful, but only for the smaller items. Of course there is. Okay, so let's put in a fire tower here at the entrance to this unnamed city-state. Leave comments. I know I keep saying that, but any suggestions? The more stupid the better. Obviously anything that's profane, any swear words, I won't be using it, especially that I'm UK based with, shall we say, the internet thing that's going on at the moment. We'll just call it that. Right, let's put the fire in. And of course a sign. Or not. No, there we go. And the fire tower's in and obviously left blank because we don't have a name for the city-state as yet. Looking good. Putting the rest of the torches in, and that will sit proudly at the entrance of the unnamed river. Another one for you. Okay, let's just travel out, see how far we can get. Moving round the outside. I want to see if we can put some distance in. Obviously this is the bonus bit at the end that you'll know I always like to put in. We know that there's going to be a lot of sand until we hit our next destination, which I won't tell you about, or will I? I've actually got a name for the two places, so I am quite keen to tell you, but I'm going to hold that for now. Right, time to put in another fire tower. What a lovely, lovely location to put in one of our fire towers. Yeah, I'll just get rid of that extra block. Bit of dirt in the base. 1, 2, 3. As the sun goes down, and we are all at sea. Let's put the sign in. Being very, very wary of mobs, of course. Episode 35. Put the last of the torches in. And from Mauvais Adventures in Minecraft. let's just back out, take ourselves out a bit. Until next time.